that we currently get with the iPhone 13 range will be the same for the 14 range. So currently with the iPhone 13 range, and especially the non-Pro models, we have a 60Hz refresh rate, and no matter what app you open or whatever you do on your iPhone 13, you will always get that 60Hz refresh rate, and this is going to be staying the same for the iPhone 14 models. So no upgrade even to 90Hz, what personally I believe is a bit disappointing from Apple. But the iPhone 14 Pro models will have another ProMotion, or in other words an adaptive 120Hz refresh rate screen. This means depending on what app you open and what menus you are on, the refresh rate can change between 10 to 120Hz. The 14 Pro models will certainly take more advantage of this on day one as well, as recently with iOS beta 15.4 has now made it possible for developers to adjust the refresh rate for the iPhone 13 Pro models as well. Obviously this means by the time iPhone 14 Pro models come out, it will be on iOS 16, and this means that this third-party capability to adjust the refresh rate for all apps will certainly be well grounded. But as all these reports are still early, this leads me on nicely to say that all reports and leaks are not 100% proof they will come true in the next generation iPhone. I can only present to you what I've been told and shown. However, if you are watching this video, then you're as curious as I am in knowing what is going to be inside the next iPhone anyway, whether it will come true or not. It's believed that the iPhone 14 Pro and other iPhone 14 models will be out at the end of September 2022. How is it possible to work this out, you may ask? Well, it's quite simple and it's quite logistic when you really think about it. Let's do a quick summary of how we've got to here by doing a quick summary of the last 10 years of iPhone model release dates. So if we go back to the iPhone 4S in 2011, this classic iPhone came out on October 14th that year. Then skip a year to 2012 with the iPhone 5, it was September 21st, 2012. Then let's skip a few years ahead of that to 2016 where it was the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, and the release year for that was September 16th. In 2019 we saw the release of the iPhone XS on September 21st and the XR on October 26th, and last year for example with the iPhone 12 models the release dates were October 23rd to November 13th. Now mainly you can see release dates have either been kind of mid-end September to kind of end October if there's something special coming out or something a bit different, with the main exception of 2021 where it was a bit unusual for the iPhone 12 to come out a bit later, but this was due to COVID, so we did have a release on all the models. However, this year in 2021 we're back on schedule with the iPhone 13, and that's being released at the end of September, with all four models having a date of their release of September 24th. So for 2022, Apple will be planning an event just before this happens. However, we'll see another event for other Apple products like the MacBooks, iPads, Apple Watch, AirPods and loads more other bits and pieces around that time. And if you want more info about those products,